are a group of like-minded individuals who aspire to personal and professional development through shared experiences that promote a work-life balance that's very positive.
Members of Uplift are leaders in the community now. They're going to be leaders going forward for a long time.
So the group started, it was something brought to me by Chip, and we wanted to have more involvement from the rising professionals in the Lewiston Auburn area. So it started as a big meeting at the Colisee in their upstairs room just to hash out ideas and what rising professionals wanted from the community, what resources they needed. So that gave us a starting point, and it just sort of went from there.
The group is meant to encourage the next generation of leaders in this community.
Rising professionals are the future of our community, and the more involved they are, the more they will find their role in the business conversations as well as professional development in their own organizations. My key role would be to be a champion, make sure communication is strong, thinking about ways to structure our board to be more attentive to the rising professionals, to make sure that we have a really good cross-section of representation on the board, so that we do have all of the voices of the community being acknowledged.
You look around that room, whereas 6 years ago there were 2 young professionals on that board of directors, and now it's maybe half and half, and that's really good to see, and it brings a different energy, and it also brings a dynamic to that board that I think helps to really positively influence the activities of the chamber and also how we interact with incoming Uplift members.
And Uplift LA really brings groups of people together and encourages those groups of people to talk amongst each other as well as the community and participate, whether it be civically or it be for their own professional life, but get involved. Because when you're involved, you have that opportunity to make change in our community.
With Uplift, it's easy to get to know people. It's got a sort of low barrier to entry.
This group helped me plug into a community where I did not know a soul. And now I feel that this is my home and I know more people here than any place I've ever lived before.
The beauty of Uplift is it's giving a voice and a channel for engagement to folks that may not otherwise have been engaged or connected to each other. LA is a community where it's so easy to get networked, and Uplift is really that first gateway to building that network to build a future here.
When Uplift LA creates programming and creates events that it's looking to have in the community, we really try to strive at grassroots, because we want those events to be welcoming and to people of all walks of life to come in, feel welcomed, and participate.
Being involved with Uplift, you have the opportunity to become involved with lots of other nonprofits and other types of businesses in the area.
We try to have events that are housed at different parts in the community to highlight architecture, to highlight buildings, locations, and really to make it so that anyone feels welcome. And that's the key importance of an organization like Uplift LA, and that we see that in order for our oldest community in the state to survive, people from organizations like Uplift LA need to exist so that we can create a succession that will continue to make our community not only prosper but thrive and have an impact statewide.
Uplift LA has an enormous opportunity and role to play in the Lewiston, Auburn, and greater metropolitan area that we live and we work and we play in. It stands to bring a focus to the fact that we can shape and make our own community, both our social community as well as our professional community.
What we're trying to do is put vitality and energize organizations. So for us, Bangor Savings Bank would be looking at Uplift to be providing some sort of financial sponsorship, to be ensuring that you can have certain resources to continue to sustain yourself as an organization. We obviously would encourage our employees to be members and to participate within Uplift.
I think getting involved in Uplift is kind of a foundational thing. I would look at it that way. I would suggest as many people as possible get involved in Uplift, because within that structure you're going to have a networking group for your professional life. You will start to make friends. You'll have a great opportunity to do social things together. You'll be able to figure out parts of the community that you may not have known about before. And from Uplift you can form all those relationships, and you can keep that network as you move on and evolve into other things in the community. We welcome young professionals to be part of the conversation, and we are going to demonstrate through our everyday business life how important that is for them to be here.
I think since Uplift first evolved, it was established 10 plus years ago, and it's changed with the needs of the community. We've tried to focus on different things that will better the community, and as those needs change, the program has changed. But I think that it has really become more established as a good place for our next group of leaders to get their start.
I feel it's vitally important for all of us that live in this community to support efforts like Uplift LA. It's about an organization whose sole purpose is to raise the expectations and aspirations of all of us in the community.
If you're looking to become involved with Uplift LA, I strongly encourage you to like us on Facebook and to visit our website at upliftlamaine.com, because all of our events are listed there. It's easy to join our mailing list, and we really want to make it simple for you to be involved in our communities in ways that you would like to be involved.
I think the formation of the organization that became Uplift is perhaps the one single most important thing we did in 20 years.